Okay guys, no voiceover today. I have got some requests on kind of like color studies, and what my suggestion is to get some pieces of paper. I'm going to use these pieces out of text, out of books, okay? And so what I want you to do is I want you to get a few colors, and I already have some wet paint here from the last video that I filmed. But what I like to do is, if you are stuck and you're not really sure what colors you like together and stuff like that, is to make you a little color book. And it doesn't have to be a little color book. It can be like swatches like this, which is what I most often do, is just swatch things out a little bit. Let me get an old janky brush. Alright, so let's see. And I just take a few colors. Now how I select the colors is really just the colors that I like, and then I put them down. And this color is pink melon, okay? And I want to kind of see what this color, which is, I don't really know, I can't really make it out. My dogs are going nuts back there. And I want to kind of just push this over here to it. And I like how those two go together. Now what I also know about myself is that I also like, well, shoot a monkey in the butt, my little paintbrush, my little cheapies. I don't buy expensive paintbrush. This Patina by Folk Art, I know that I love it with this. And I also just mixed a little bit there with that Citron. Just, you know, it just gives you an idea of what blends. So I love those colors together. Now what I would also do in any situation is I love how, so maybe black, this is a black neo color. I like how that also would play into this. And also you can never go wrong with Payne's Gray. Lucas Payne's Gray is my favorite Payne's Gray, but this is a great color palette. And what you can do is you can create a little book of these if you wanted to. You could also, like my room is, I have a really big window right here, and I would show y'all, but I'm all hooked up to tripods and that's just doing too much this morning. So right here is a big window. So I've thought about adding like a little string with oh shoot, clothespins. Clothespins is a word. Clothespins that you could like clothespin to the top, and you could then just hang this. So as I'm sitting here on my studio, I have this kind of visual when I get ready to add, and it doesn't have to be the exact same colors, but the purpose of this is just to let you know, to kind of like play around and see what you like. Now I also love yellow. Yellow always reminds me of my mom because her favorite color is yellow. She's a yellow girl. She reminds me of my little sunshine. Okay, so this is a pretty bright yellow, right? Alright. So we could, if we wanted to tone that down, we could do, I love pink, y'all know that, y'all watched me all these times, or if you're brand new, I love pink, by the way. And this will kind of mute that palette down just a little bit. Now also keep in mind that we could add a little white paint or a little white gesso. Well, that didn't work out so great too. But you could add that white to this yellow, and you would end up with a lighter shade of the shade that you have. So, you know, it's great, and I've been doing this for many years, and so I have a whole more colors and paints than I know what to do with. Okay, so maybe I do know what to do with them, but I have a lot. Okay, I have a lot of paints. So what I would also say is don't feel like you have to go out and buy like all the colors, because if you have one yellow, you can make that yellow into a variation of colors of yellow, you know. And then maybe you want to see what does this color of oil pastel look like with that, and kind of create yourself. I don't love that, so I'm going to cover that up. But create yourself some visuals that would help you in making the choices. Like, since, of course, I'm looking for a color that I can't freaking find because we are on here. Okay, so what I would do in this is I'm really looking for a gray. Where is a gray? I feel like it's right in my face and I can't see it. Does that ever happen to you? Gray, gray, gray. Alright, let's see. I know where one is. So, play amongst yourselves, guys. Play amongst yourselves. I've got to go over here to the other paint. Okay, so this paint right here. Holy mother of pearl. Okay, that was on there a little tight. And gray. Oh yeah, see now that I didn't like that green, but I do like the gray. Okay. And then I also think what would be nice there, and I only lay like a few colors out and I kind of then like play with the idea. Let's see, what about the sea glass? The sea glass is a nice, really light tone. And I go by, okay, this is really, really bright. So either we could go all out and we could then do some pink and go just like mad crazy, okay? So just imagine that these, I would probably not put this pink. I don't know, I don't mind it though. But kind of make it where you could just have this and like go like, what if I use these three colors? What if I use these three colors together? Just because you make the board how you want to doesn't mean that you have to keep just those colors together. So an example is like, what if I did not look at that melon color and I just looked at these colors right here? This could give me some inspiration to use on a page. So let's see, another, I just love really bright I like really bright, bold spring colors, like summer colors. So I always tend to go with turquoise. But maybe you want to make a palette to show what turquoise. Oh, geez. Okay, Tiff. So we'll be making a page with that today because now I've painted everything. But, you know, maybe I want to make like a radiant kind of graduate color thing so I can see what turquoise do I really want to use. Now I never go really that detailed because to me it doesn't really matter. I like what I like and that's okay. So this is another pink. Well, Tiff, this is about dried up. So this is bright pink. Oh yes, baby, yes. I loves me some of that right there. That is beautiful. Okay, so I really don't know at what point my camera stopped. So all I'm going to do is go back and just recap a little bit. We created 4 boards today. And, oh gosh, I wish I knew. I wish I knew where this thing was going. Okay. It's weird. Okay, so I've created 4 boards today for you to be able to use. Grab your colors, swatch them out, and allow yourself to kind of figure out what colors you like. Remember, if something is too dark, you can lighten it up with white or you can lighten it up with gesso till you come up with the value or the hue that you're looking for. The other thing is, put these out if colors are difficult or you continue to use the same colors. Put these out on some type of visual board that you could use so that you have a way to see these. And remember, it's always a great idea to add black or add white if your painting is too dark. Those are kind of some tips for me today. I hope this has been helpful. I hope that you go out and make yourself a little color swatch. I would love to see it. If you do it, make sure you tag me on Instagram, and I hope to be able to do a challenge soon for you guys. My life is just a little bit crazy right now, and so that hasn't worked out yet, but stay tuned. Color challenge coming up.